Welcome to Walks with Moss. This morning we're going on a little fishing adventure. It's about 5 in the morning. We're going to a lake that we normally go to later in the day and have great luck, but the last time we tried that, a kayaker came and made all the fish stop biting. So we're going to go to this lake early in the morning, and there shouldn't be any kayakers, and I'm pretty confident that we'll catch our limit pretty quick. Come join us. There's one line in the water. I don't know if I'll even need 2 lines. The fishing is usually so good here. There was an osprey fishing earlier. Maybe we scared it away. I guess I'll go ahead and get my other line set up now too. I'm going to use power eggs with egg sinkers today. So let's get this other line ready to go. Well, you really never do know how it's going to go fishing. I'm starting to worry now that this isn't even going to be able to be posted as a fishing video because I haven't got a single bite. Bella's having fun though. There's something in the bushes here she's chasing. I'm glad someone's having fun. Still no bites. I just saw a baby bass though. But just like my last hike, I don't have my bass gear packed. I have got to remember to put my bass gear in my pack. I might even go bass fishing later today. I really want some fish to eat today. Groceries have gotten so expensive. It's just getting ridiculous how much I'm spending on groceries, and I'm not even eating anything very fancy. I can see some fish rising out there. My friend Leanne says I have to sing to them and then they'll bite. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. She said those were the words I had to sing. Well, my friend Leanne said to sing here, fishy, fishy, as I cast, and that definitely worked. I caught a fish instantly, so I thanked my friend Leanne, and you can thank me now for sharing that tip with you. I'm dealing with my rod that's got the spawn sack on it now. It's all wrapped around the tip. I don't know how on earth it got this wrapped up. How did these things happen? I mean, how did this go around here so many times? Wow. It was wrapped around there at least 10 times. Okay, we'll get this back out here. No, actually, it needs to be trimmed just a little bit more, maybe. Let's see, what can I do with this? It's almost like I need to retie it because one of the loops is just too high up on there. There, if I trim it there, that should help. There. All right, let's get this line back out there. The line that caught a fish is already in the water. Let's see if I can catch my first fish with my new reel. Bella is having lots of fun. I've still only got the one fish. Just had a really good bite on this rod. I don't think it hooked up though. Just going to give it some time. Maybe the same fish will bite again. I'm going to go back to leaving insane amounts of slack in my line here. I forgot about that. That sure worked last time for hooking them. Well, darn, I guess I trimmed this too much last time. In too big of a hurry, too early in the morning. Not coordinated enough to deal with this spawn sack right now, I guess. In the future, I think I'll start setting some of them up before I go fishing. So I'll just have them ready. I don't have any really nice fresh eggs on me today. I don't know how much it matters though. My favorite power eggs are the ones that are half clear like that. And maybe it's just superstition, but I really like the ones like that. And I've only got one left, and then I've got a bunch of really cheap power eggs, which I don't know if they work or not. They're a different brand even. These ones here look like they've been nibbled on. I'll try them. So giving up on the spawn sack for now. Need to go home when I'm less tired and can sit down in a comfortable position and tie those up. I'm going to go ahead and tie up another one of these now while I'm not in a big rush because I've already got both of my lines out. And I'm going to make this one smaller because the fish here are pretty small. This is a really cool way to preserve the power dough. Magic thread doesn't even need to be tied. It's really cool. I used more of it than I needed to. I'll get this technique down eventually. Yeah, the secret is going to be not to tie these when I'm all excited trying to get my line in the water. I need to be a little bit calmer when I do this. There. I'm going to put that on the line. I think that should work better. It's smaller and it's tied nicer. And the size of this spawn sack matches the size of this little hook a little bit better than that other one did. So let's get this out here and see what happens. I see the ripple of something swimming just below the surface out there. I hope it's not an otter. I keep getting kind of excited when the wind blows my line. and then I can hear my daughter yelling at me for getting excited about it. She's pretty impatient with me. And she's not speaking to me at the moment. And my son just left home too. And he's not really speaking to me. So I'm an empty nester and a widow. And my kids aren't talking to me. It's pretty lonely. But I'm sure my kids will come back around eventually. I really miss fishing with Millie and Juniper. Okay, there's definitely something going on over here on the retied spawn sack. That is not the wind. I think it's on there. All right, I think it's on there. And it's not the wind. Yeah, here we go. Oh my gosh. So getting that spawn sack tied correctly seemed to have helped. Because that's only been out there about 2 minutes. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Come on, fish, don't get tangled up. Yeah, all right, we got a fish, Bella. What do you think of that, Bella? We got a fish. Yeah, we got a fish. Yeah, we got a fish. Bella's not quite as excited about fishing as Pogo was. Come on over here, fish. Thank you for taking the spawn sack. Check it out. That spawn sack and the power dough are still intact. What a great way to preserve power dough. Let's get this back out there. That fish really swallowed the hook. Yet I was still able to save my power dough. Okay, we got dinner. Bella doesn't like going after the live fish like Pogo did, but she absolutely loves eating fish. She is just crazy about fish, especially if it's smoked. But she's a little bit timid, so when the fish flop around on the bank, it startles her. All right, that's 2. I really want to try to get my limit so I can put some in the smoker. My friend Christy came and demonstrated her carpet shampooer for me and got my carpet in my house cleaned up a little bit. Only a small section of it, but now I need to pay her back with smoked fish. She was very specific. She expected some smoked trout in return for her carpet cleaning demonstration. I'm happy to find out that my carpet can be saved because the carpet is just so absolutely disgusting. It's horrible. Once it gets cleaned up, I think I'll feel a lot better about my house. And won't feel necessarily the need to go out and spend thousands of dollars getting new flooring. That'll be good. Come on, spawn sack, work your magic again. All right, we got a good bite on this one. I don't know if there's a fish on. Oh, there is, yes! This is just the power eggs, not the spawn sack. Wow, the fish really swam to shore. It feels like it might be a little bit bigger. Oh, stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. Yeah! Fish are in. The fish are in. Woohoo! All right, 2 more. If we're lucky, we'll get our limit here. Yeah! Oh, I got a snag. I got a snag. Oh, lost my gear. Darn, thought I had a fish, but I actually just had a snag. It could be that the otter is out there chasing the fish around. That would explain why the bite suddenly stopped and why that fish is jumping around so frantically. Just had a really good bite on here. Don't think I hooked whatever it was that was on there though. Haha, got one on, got one on. I waited a bit and there was still no more movement, but I decided to go ahead and reel in, and I'm glad I did. Woohoo! All right, one more and we have our limit. That is 2 trout I've caught on that same bit of power doll. And I'm going to throw it right back out there again. And look at that. Look at that. Fish on. Fish on. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right. If we get this one, we're going to have our limit. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, it's fighting pretty good. It's also water skiing. So that means I could reel a little bit slower. Here we go. Ooh, ooh. It's trying to get away, but nope. Sorry, fish. You're my dinner. You are my dinner. Another beautiful little trout. And we have our limit now. I caught 3 trout on the same piece of power dough. I'm really liking this method. There we go, 5 pretty little trout. Yay! These are all going to go in the smoker. That's not a crow, that's a raven. And ravens make the coolest sounds. It was making some really neat sounds earlier. There. I like ravens. Check it out. It left a feather for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.